Okay, so good morning. How are you? There's like this relationship with self that can feel it's gonna feel some kind of way, right? So remember, sit beside it, channel it, observe it, entertain it, and then take note and ask source, ask spirit, ask your guides. Now, what is it that I'm supposed to do with this again? What is it that I need? Because you are supposed to be asking for what it is that you are needing. So you're holding on to this energy, creating more awareness over something that doesn't really need to be understood at this time. Just let it go. Ask Spirit to take this energy from you now for the highest good of all. Okay? So let's continue to do that. Let's continue to do that. Know that there is somebody watching out for you. Okay? If anything you need to know that someone is watching out for you all the time. Know that the universe has your back. So, this week we have a lot of important influences that are happening in our life right now. So, if you need to, remember to take a moment of silence, do some breathing, meditation. It always helps. A nice way to just further connect to your higher self. Okay, good. Okay, so what is it that we need to know here as we are feeling inspired by the universal flow of energies and this week coming forward? We could look at it as a universal sign. You can look at this in relation to your overview of like an assessment. What is it that you're trying to achieve in the next few months? What kind of role do you need to play? What is it that you need to look at? How do you need to understand your flow? Okay, how you need to understand your flow. So, we're going to do, this is just a quick reading. we have King of Air. So I'm going to pick up on that as we look at the first element of air, King of Air. Air, fire, earth, and water, right? So we can look at the King of Air. What is it that we need to know? Intellectual authority, reason over instinct, intellect over passion, successful negotiation, rules and laws. Truth is everything. I think before I act. I work the universal laws with clear intention. Do I see how the foundations of the past affect the present and the future? So allowing yourself to co-create, right? So you're this co-creator, and I'm talking to the air, to you, the element of air. So you're taking time to be inspired of what it is that you need to be inspired of. Taking time alone. It's like you're putting on another pair of glasses. And when you put those glasses on, you're like, oh, I can see. I can see what it is that I need to do. So I'm just going to entertain the action here. I'm going to entertain the action. Which is what you thought you were doing. And so now you just need to fine tune it a little bit. Okay. Put some more of your dreams in it. Okay, this is still for you, element of air. You have the 9 of water. So now you make those attentions. You're feeling good. You're giving yourself a nice little time to bring in some more action as well. And then you have the 9 of water. So you're mastering. So the 9, you're mastering. You're coming to some type of completion. But also with the water showing up, it's like, yeah, things could be a little emotional right now. Okay, so you're tapping in, you're tuning on, you're fine-tuning. So dreams come true, wishes fulfilled, completion, enjoyment, contentment, achievement of desire. It is right to say no to what isn't right for me. And now is my time to experience wishes fulfilled, the sweet harvest that came about from seeds I planted. I drink in the aroma of successful endeavor, take pride in my hard work and achievement, and savor the satisfaction of a job well done. I deserve to pause and acknowledge all I co-created, and I do it joyfully. And this is all about you, right? This is all about you. And there's always going to be these mixed emotions that are coming in. So when these mixed emotions come in, all you need to do is just be by yourself and understand that there's might be some community guidelines. You need to take some boundaries and just remind yourself not to be so pushy. You don't need to be pushy. Relax. Everybody gets there when they want to get there. Okay? Okay, one more card for air. One more card for air. What is it that we need to know for air? So what are we doing, air? What are we doing? You have the Queen of Earth. You have the Queen of Earth. What are we going to do now? I feel like this is why the King of Air is stepping in, reminding you, okay, we'll walk you through this every step of the way. Remember, God goes before you. Remember, Spirit is keeping you occupied so that you can work on other things to keep you occupied. So I did hear like altar, like rearranging your altar, moving things around. A lot of times too is when we're going through these ascension energy, there's a shift, and then all of a sudden there's like this slowdown, and when there's that slowdown, it could be just that you need something, and so now you just need to remind yourself of the things that you said you wanted to do. So this is where you want to maybe look at some old notes. Isn't this card, she's so beautiful. Self-timing seems great right now. You even got the gold. Look at the golden light that just surrounds her. Feeling good, healthy, feeling healed. Feeling beautiful. Practical and grounded, trustworthy, earthy, resourceful. A gardener who tends to what has been planted. Isn't that so amazing? I just love, that is like, took the words right out of my mouth. It's a gardener who tends to what has been planted. So you planted some seeds, and sometimes we'll just throw seeds. We'll just throw seeds into the ground, waiting for something to just come up, pop through. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit. And then you're amazed at what happens. But at the same time, you want to take care of the different portions. You want to help, assist Mother Nature here. So here you have tending to what you have planted. So I am committed, down to earth, and clear about my goals. I am honest as I work with others to keep it real and be true to what we are doing and the challenges before us. I use all my resources wisely, whether they are finances, opportunities, or people willing to help me in my endeavors. Okay, so we're helping each other out. We're making sure we stay committed, using the different types of resources that are available out there so that you can attend to the things that you have planted. Okay? So that was for you, the element of air. King of Air, Nine of Water, some type of completion, something you need to check on. Go check on what you have planted. You've been very resourceful, committing yourself here. So the Queen of Earth is just showing up to remind you. Successful. It's been a success. We have a King and a Queen. Okay, and the 9. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we're looking at Earth. Let's look at Earth. What do we need to know about the Earth signs? Earth signs. Okay, Major Arcana, number 19. The Sun card. Ooh. Oh God, I love that Sun card. 7 of Air. Time to commit to something else again. Okay, so you're talking about it. Communication. Okay, so light communication. Keep moving forward. Light communication. We see all the ducks there. So you're talking to the ducks. 7. Manifesting. Okay, so you're manifesting. Oh, and you have the Full card. Something needs to be clear. You need to clear. Oh, this is for you Earth signs. Major. You have abundance. At this time, everything is possible and everything I need to know is illuminated. Projects come to fruition, relationships flourish, and my growth is assured. This is a time of plenty. It's important that I share this abundance with others. I am deeply grateful. So that's all the work. You're just grateful. You're in utter awe. You're manifesting. You're magical. You're a magical manifester making intentions. The 7 of Air is coming through. So this is where, it's like your own thought process, independence, non-conformity, living life on one's own terms without people pleasing. Now is the time for me to live life on my own terms, so I must find the courage to reject conformity. Listening to my yearning for independence is key to breaking free of group thinking and attending to my own needs. Diplomacy with others can help me to be true to call to do what I know I must do for myself. So that's where you're just like, When I see the ducks, ducks are my spirit guide. I love talking with a duck spirit. It's always refreshing. Something's always coming through. And so now you have the full card. You have the full card. Enthusiasm. I know that a spiritual approach rarely appears logical and sometimes even seems impractical. However, when this card appears, I can take a risk and trust that with faith, anything is possible. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way. I'm meant to experience this regardless of where I travel. This is a time when I'm learning that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. So if it feels like worry, trouble, stress, remember to surrender it and let it go. Just think of another thought. Think of, as soon as you start to feel those types of thoughts come in, this is where you might want to ask Spirit to close it up. Say, Spirit, can you close this up until we can focus on something else? And so it is. Okay, so let's focus on something else. What is it that you need to focus on? And watch out for making those intentions. So this is for the element of fire. Action. Sometimes it feels like you gotta speed things up. And it's like, yeah, it would be nice if I can just close things up. But then at the same time, if it still feels like there's a door open and there's like a lot of new breeze coming in, and your first intention is to run away from it sometimes, but it's like, why do I need to run away from what I'm responsible for committing? I said I wanted to do something awesome. Just something needs to be fine-tuned a little bit, and we don't always know how to express, but let us just be grateful. And again, it could be something that you wanted to do, and some anger or some kind of emotion could be coming up. So this is where you want to just give it to your guides. And then just tell your guides, I know I felt committed on doing something like this, but for some reason I'm not feeling like that. Or let me see when I can put that into another part of my life. So you have the messenger of water. Okay, you got the ace of air, messenger of water. I'm talking to you, fire. Talking to you, fire. Ooh, look at this, another major arcana. You have the world. You have the world. Something practical you've been working on. It seems amazing. It always seems amazing, though, when you put yourself first. You put yourself first before others. And then when you're putting yourself first before others, you work on the clarity that you need to have. Attitude, that's what it is. It's like an attitude adjustment. Okay, that's what it is. Attitude adjustment. So here you have destiny and fate, the law of karma, powerful forces of transformation at work, synchronicity, meaningful coincidences, forces beyond my human control are operating in my life now for the highest good. Things are happening now with great velocity. I can expect quick results that will lead me forward with excellent information. Yeah, so attitude, adjustment, reconnecting. You could also be reconnecting to old pattern ways, not realizing that everything is just working out for your highest good. But at the same time, fire, watch your watch your words. Watch your words. Like, people would love to hear from you. Not only would people love to hear from you, they would love to see you. So this could be time for you to take action. I don't know, Spirit, what is this? What is this energy I'm feeling for the collective, please? What is this energy I'm feeling for the collective? It feels like someone is moving into their element, moving into their vibration where they feel the most comfortable, content. And then we give it to Spirit so Spirit can close up this energy field that's no longer serving you. So you have the messenger of water. Messenger of water. So it feels like opening up to more of your higher self. This could also indicate your gifts. Messenger of water, your gifts. Think of your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, your gifts from God. Messenger of water. And sometimes, yes, it can feel a little uncomfortable. So when you notice it feeling a little uncomfortable, then maybe time for just a little mini bath. Some self-care. Romance. Romantic attraction, chivalry, admiration, seeing the best in others, heightened emotional awareness, a call to fall in love with yourself. I need to look for the best in others and honor it, even when it seems a challenge to do so. My attractions stem from self-love and a knowledge that I am part of all love, which takes many forms, each exquisite in its own way. I can have what I desire. There is no need for jealousy, anger, resentment, or fear when I am love. And love flows into me powerfully. So, messenger of water, fire, I am love, and love flows into me powerfully. There's the affirmation. I am love, and love flows into me powerfully. And so it is. Major Arcana, the world. Okay, fire. What do we need to know about this energy? Perspective. I am being called to shift my perspective on my life now. When I remember I am first and foremost an immortal soul experiencing life as a human being. I have no fear. I can see clearly that I am a powerful co-creator in a divine partnership with Spirit. Aligning myself with Spirit, remaining unattached to outcomes, I am a conduit for miracles. I am a conduit for miracles. Okay, fire, there is your energy. Okay, now we're looking at you, water element. We're looking at you, water element. This is your season. This is your season. This is your season. And you know, again, just watch your step, make your intentions. Be with yourself. Do the things that you need to do. Be reminded. There's always going to be people who are working in the background to make sure you get the space that you need. In other words, take time to appreciate all the glory that God is giving you today. You have the 4 of fire. 4 of fire. Four of fire. Yep, these are your gifts expanding. You've been doing a lot of action work, so your gifts are expanding. You're glowing, you're lighting up. You're being heard. Okay? Your prayers are being heard. Your intentions are being heard. You're a conduit for miracles. When things get a little too intense, remember the purple violet flame. You can do like a little mantra, purple violet flame. You can do the Lord's Prayer. Whatever you want to, whatever chant, you can do a chant. Whatever makes you feel good. But when it gets a little intense, call into the divine director. Call into the divine director to help take note of that. So you can say, Divine Director, please take note of this. And Spirit, my personal team in Spirit, can we work on that element? Show me how to work on that element. Show me how to close this down. And with thanks and gratitude. So now you have the Empress showing up. Another major arcana energy coming through. Okay, water. Smile. You're so beautiful. Smile. Smile, okay? You have the Queen of Air. Take it easy for yourself. Feel like this is the ancestors reminding us the things that we were shown is no two of anything is going to be like the other. Okay? You may have just went to, with all due respect, you went to a mystical school or you didn't go, but you are right where you need to be. You're listening to a lot of major players. Okay, so this is where I feel like not only are you co-creating with the universe, you're calling into these masters. You're calling into these masters. Okay, with intention every day. So you have the Queen of Air. These are the ancestors. And we're keeping it together. Doing what the good old Lord reminded us. Okay, so there's a special scripture. And it says something like, that the Lord will prepare a room for you. Not only will the Lord prepare a room for you, is that when you call on to his name, he won't forget about you. He's not going to forget about you. And sometimes it's for a fire energy. It could be showing up anywhere, water. Could be showing up anywhere for a fire. For a fire. And I'm talking to you, water energy. A new creative phase, celebration, pleasure, and harmony in relationships. Dancers have partners, singers have musicians, helping them create sweet music, and I find others who are in sync with me and my desires. It's a time for celebrating friendship and all that others bring into my life. A time for revelry, relishing the pleasures of being in good company, making magic together with others in the focus at this time. We have the Empress with good news, but also remember being mindful to what we listen to, like how we hear it. There's no right way or wrong way. It's just know that you have to be creative right now. So the Empress is representing fertility. This is a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas and experiences. Nourishment is assured as I step into a new version of myself. My life is rich and ripe with possibility that I can manifest and create. I'm a powerful co-creator, and life loves me right now. My world is brimming with potential and infinite possibility that will manifest for the highest good. And you have the Queen of Air, which is just giving thanks. Just keep giving thanks. Thank you. Thank you. You know, it's like sometimes I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm like, just thank you. Thank you. And then I take my time before I put myself out there, because I know that I'm working on some other intentions that they need room to breathe. They need room to do. They need room, you know. And it's like I have to give myself that time and space, because you know, when you give your time and energy to something, you want to take care of it, nourish it. Setting healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem, calculated and shrewd decisions, clear communication, well organized, a wordsmith. I have clarity of purpose. My intentions are in alignment with my understanding. There is always a strategy in the game called life. Can I let go of false truths and be rigorously honest with myself and others? So letting go of false truths. Okay. Turn down everything that you need to do. Have a fine balance, right? So we're talking to the water element here, and what we do see is how can we balance that action, right? While you're being creative here, there's a lot of action that is taking on, and sometimes action is even listening to all the drama that comes with it. And when you listen to all the drama, there's action in that alone. It's like, oh, I just want to run away again. I don't know, you know, what to say or what to do. But is this you? Have you been feeling like not sure? So then the Queen of Air is just coming in, reminding you that if there is a will, there is a way, right? And here you have your owl spirit. Thank you, owl spirit. Thank you so much. So going back to what makes you feel good, maybe there's something that was in that you were doing like a few years ago, a few months ago, that worked out really well, and now it's like you're having some kind of reminder of this situation, and you just want to see it prosper. Okay, so remember to set some boundaries. Something you can be getting organized with. A wordsmith. I have clarity of purpose. I have clarity of purpose. Okay, so there you go, water element. So I hope that you're all doing well. Until we meet again. Just enjoy the energy. Just wishing you just enjoy the energy. Have a beautiful, blessed day, everyone. Take it easy. God bless.